Jesus entered Capernaum. There, a centurion had a servant who was seriously ill. Luke tells us that the servant was highly valued by him and was near death. The centurion was a man accustomed to authority. He gave orders and soldiers obeyed. But now he faced something his own authority could not command. He had heard about Jesus, so he sent some of the Jewish elders to ask Jesus to come and save his servant. The elders came to Jesus and pleaded earnestly with him. They believed the centurion was worthy of his help. They said, "He loves our nation and has built our synagogue." So Jesus went with them. But before Jesus reached the house, the centurion sent friends with another message. "Lord, do not trouble yourself, for I am not worthy to have you come under my roof." The elders had said, "He is worthy." But the centurion said, "I am not worthy." He did not point to the synagogue he had built. He did not point to his position. He did not point to the good things others could say about him. Instead, he pointed to the authority of Jesus. He said, "Only say the word, and my servant will be healed." Then he explained why. "For I too am a man under authority, with soldiers under me. I say to one, 'Go,' and he goes, and to another, 'Come,' and he comes, and to my servant, 'Do this,' and he does it." The centurion understood authority. He knew what it meant to be under authority and to exercise authority. A command does not require the commander to personally follow the soldier everywhere. When legitimate authority spoke, the command was carried out. And the centurion believed something extraordinary about Jesus. Jesus did not need to enter his house. Jesus did not need to stand beside the sick servant. Distance did not place situation beyond his authority. Only say the word. When Jesus heard this, he marveled. Then he turned to the crowd following him. "I tell you, not even in Israel have I found such faith." The man Jesus pointed to as an example of extraordinary faith was a Gentile centurion, an outsider, and in Matthew's account, Jesus did not stop there. He spoke of many coming from the east and west to sit with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob in the kingdom of heaven. The moment was about more than one sick servant. The fate of someone who might have been considered outside was now being placed before the crowd as an example. Then Jesus said, "Go, let it be done for you as you have believed." And the servant was healed at that very hour. Luke tells us that when those who had been sent returned to the house, they found the servant well. The centurion was a man with authority, but he had reached the limits of his own authority. He could command soldiers, he could send servants, he could build a synagogue, but he could not command his servant's sickness to leave. So he turned to Jesus. Perhaps this is where the story still speaks. There are things in life that human authority cannot command, things money cannot guarantee, things position cannot solve, things experience cannot control, and sometimes we measure what is possible by the limits of our own ability. But the centurion did not make his own inability the measure of Jesus' authority. He did not say, "If I cannot reach it, nothing can be done." He did not say, "If Jesus is not physically in my house, nothing can change." He had understood something. The authority belonged to Jesus. His faith was not in the power of his words. It was not confidence in his own worthiness. His confidence was in Jesus. Only say the word, and Jesus called that faith. Maybe you have reached the limit of what you can do. Maybe the situation in front of you is beyond your control. The story does not tell us to pretend the problem is not real. The servant was genuinely sick. He was near death. The centurion simply recognized that the limit of his own authority was not the limit of Jesus' authority. The same question remains for us. When our own strength reaches its limits, what do we believe about Jesus? The centurion had his answer. Only say the word. And more than 2,000 years later, the story still speaks. If this story speaks to you, you're welcome to subscribe and join us. Thank you.